I do love the visuals for this.
Me too. Love the addition of the guitar.
Eyes all over the place.
Right?
Talk about feeling like you're being watched, right? Out of this world.
Right? So cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Blair Witch reference!
Blair Witch!
Yes!
Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mer.
I'm free.
And today we are watching Dreamcatcher's Good Night, which is the second video in the Nightmare series. And before we began, I saw just a quick clip, and it looks like we're basically picking up where we left off in the story.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Which we really enjoyed Catch Me, which was the first one. Well, the first one in the series, but the last one we watched. I really enjoyed that one. So I am really interested to see where this goes, because the Catch Me one had like so many The Shining references.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I think we saw comments from that video that said that they are referencing horror flicks, right?
Something like
Or
that.
am I making that up? I don't know.
No, I think I saw that too. It's been a while since we've covered them, so I don't remember exactly.
Right.
But if we're gonna revisit them, we don't get to them as often as we probably should. But this is the perfect time, you know?
Right.
Spooky month.
Spooky month.
And there's spooky themes, so
right. Yeah.
it works.
It's just been a heck of a year.
Yeah.
It's just been a year. So it's not from lack of trying. We try. It's just
and the fact that we squeezed them in on Spooky Month is really saying something, because this is like one of our busiest months out of the year, because we just go nuts with the Halloween videos.
Right.
But yeah, so with that said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into things. But before we do, if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe for more. And what else, Mar?
Hit that bell.
Also, reach out to us on our socials. Come chat, hang out, talk with us in Discord, and you can check out our exclusive reactions on Patreon. And yeah, we're gonna check out Good Night. Yep. Oh, nice. Those background vocals. I wonder if this was filmed in the same location as the first one.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
I do love the visuals for this.
Me too. Love the addition of the guitar.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Eyes all over the place.
Right?
Talk about feeling like you're being watched, right?
Oh,
The effects they do for this are just out of this world.
right? So cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Blair Witch reference!
Blair Witch!
Yes!
불쌍한 표정 따위
Ooh.
no 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 너를 위해 만든 시간 속인 걸 더 이상 떠나갈 생각은 하지 마 Oh baby welcome to my dream world Come 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 이 나만 바라보게 벗어날 수 없어 너내 손 안에 있어 끝없이 반복되는
So did he turn dark or something? Because I don't believe he was this dark in the first one. He was just kind of being haunted by them. And now it's like he's almost the villain in a sense.
Or like trying to fight them, but it's like in a way where you don't know who the.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh,
is he
he's
the good guy trying to fight ghosts, or is he? You know what I mean? It's like
I don't know. I felt more like he wasn't trying to fight them. He was trying to trap them.
true.
Which, I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd be ticked off too about being trapped.
Right? I'll be trapping him in the mirror too. Just saying.
Ooh, they dropped it and left it behind. Uh-oh. We're just waiting for something to jump out. Okay.
Right?
I'm just waiting for it. That's too long of a pause with a black screen. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely picked up where the last one left off.
Yeah, yeah. I have to say, okay, so for as far as the music goes, so cool. I loved the addition of the guitar. It hit hard. I loved it.
Yeah.
But as far as the music video goes, it was phenomenal. That was so cool. Loved the Blair Witch reference. And whoever the actor is, which they might have told us in the last video, I don't remember. But whoever that actor is, he's good.
Oh, yeah. Didn't say anything in the description. I feel like we were told. I don't know. I'd have to double look.
Yeah, I thought we were told to, but I don't remember. But yeah, he's good. He might not say anything, but still, the looks on his face and all, yeah.
I feel like that's harder.
Impressive.
To act that well without being able to speak, that's even more impressive because you have to do everything through basically your expressions.
Yeah.
And your body language. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And the girls did an amazing job. I love their outfits. There was like two of them. There was like a black and kind of like with like white accent outfit that had like stitches in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that one. And then there was kind of a gold one. And it actually had the same stitches and stuff that had that like, I don't know, voodoo doll stitch kind of look to it. But it was all gold, so it was harder to see. But still, so cool. Love the outfits. They were awesome.
Yeah, definitely. And I just love the storyline for this already. Because this one, so like in the first one, it was almost like they were kind of toying with him. Not in like a mean way, but in just like a fun, I'm a ghost, so I'm gonna screw with you kind of way. And, you know, that kind of thing. And obviously it drove him a little mad because he was, you know, taking a freaking hatchet to a door in the last one. So I'm wondering if their like little teasing, haunting kind of drove him nuts. And now he's like, I'm going to trap them. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like he's trying to trap them. He's not necessarily trying to hunt them or kill them or get rid of them. He's trying to trap them. And that to me is worse in a way.
Right. And then it was just like, oh no, we were playing before. This is not funny now.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. So.
Exactly. So
don't mess with ghosts, you'll end up in a mirror.
Yes.
At least these ghosts.
Which I'm interested now to see where the storyline is going to go.
Too.
Is it going to pick up with him again, or is he done with because he's trapped in the mirror? But then at the same time, the book dropped at the end. So I feel like that's a hint for the next one.
Right. And they were walking through a forest. So I feel like I'm curious to see if we're going to pick up. Right. I'm wondering if we're going to pick up like in the forest and see where they're going or yeah. I'm curious too.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel like this series really has my mind just like trying to connect all the pieces. Which I know we tried to do that with the last series too. But I don't know. This one's more horror vibe than the last one. The last one was great. We loved the previous series. But I just love horror movies, and so I love the horror movie references. And
yeah,
this one's just got my wheels spinning in my head, wanting to figure everything out.
Right? The whole time I was watching Goodnight, I was looking for the horror references, which honestly, I'm not like, I like creepy, spooky things, but I don't necessarily like horror flicks.
Oh, I do.
But
I love them.
But I've seen both of these. I saw The Shining and I saw Blair Witch Project. So to see their references gets me super excited. For someone that doesn't like horror, I watch probably more than what you would expect, probably.
Yeah.
I don't
See, I like horror, but I like haunted, like paranormal horror. Haunting,
right.
Ghosts, or even
yes.
a little bit of the psychological, which I feel like The Shining is a mix of both the haunting and the psychological.
Right.
I'm not much for the
slasher.
Well, it depends.
I don't
like old school slasher. Like take me back to the 90s, where it's not so. Where they're not trying to go for gruesome shock factor.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
I can handle give me Jason, give me Ghostface, give
right.
me the old classic slashers. But then when you get into the ones that were all the gory stuff is just extra gory for the sake of being extra gory and for the sake
right.
of shocking the audience, that's when you lose me. And I'm like, I don't need to see the inner workings of someone's digestive tract. I'm good.
Exactly.
I don't need all that.
Right. Yeah. I don't think I've seen. I haven't watched any of the Chainsaw Massacres from start to finish because it's too gross for me. No. I don't even think I've seen. I can't even think of what they're called now. The one with the games and the puppet. Saw. I haven't seen Saw either. I've seen parts, and I've seen enough to go, yep, not for me. I don't like gore. I don't like gore. Like you said, I like the paranormal and psychological horror flicks that will keep me up at night. And yeah. The other ones just want to make me revisit my meal. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I've seen all of the Saw movies, but not necessarily by choice. My husband loves horror films too, but we're opposites. Whereas I like the paranormal and the psychological, he likes the super gory. So if he's gonna watch the paranormal ones with me, then I gotta watch the gory ones with him. So I've seen all the Saw movies because they're some of his favorites. But then I also scared the crap out of him when I made him watch Paranormal Activity. So
right.
You're gonna gross me out. I'm gonna scare the crap out of you.
Right. There's a few that I still want to see, but I haven't seen because I'm literally terrified. Like Annabelle.
Oh, I've
seen all the Annabelle.
I've seen all the Annabelles.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified because that's hitting several scare factors for me.
Oh, for me too. Dolls. I don't do dolls. I don't do dolls. Dolls.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I haven't done that one yet because it scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, I think
maybe I can man up or woman up and convince my husband. I don't have to convince him. He'll love it because he doesn't get scared at all, and he'll just adore the fact that I'm sitting there screaming my head off. So.
Annabelle doesn't get me too bad because. To me, it's she doesn't really move. Everything that happens with her is just different. To me, it's like dolls that move. I don't want a doll to move. It's not supposed to move on its own, so it better not move on its own. And if it does, I'm nightmares for a week.
Right.
Is it going to keep me from watching the movie? No, because I have a bad habit of watching movies that I know are going to scare the pants off of me, and I watch them anyways.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, this was just great. I love the horror movie vibes, and I can't wait to watch the next one. Which I think the next one might almost be kind of prequel-esque. or something. I forgot exactly what it was said. It was like the third one is technically the third one that was released, but takes place before the first one, or something like that.
So the guy might show up and be completely normal. Who knows? Yeah.
I'll have to look at the comments again.
We had a few comments saying, you know, even though it's like the third one released, it needs to be watched first, which obviously we didn't. We just went in order of release. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be interesting. Yeah.
And not sure when that'll happen, but you know, like I said, we get back to Dreamcatcher. It takes us a while sometimes, but we do get back to them. And look forward to watching the next one. Till then, we'll catch you guys later.
Reactions in this. Yes. She's got big, gorgeous eyes. Oh!
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't. Ooh.
Oh my god. Yes!
Ooh.
Yeah, just do it. No, don't stop her. Just let
Do
him do
it.
it.
No! It's getting hot here. I should turn my fan back on.
Oh my gosh. I really like this routine.
It's the look
Right?
mixed with that. Oh, that. Oh.
Aww, why? You had to hit me in the feels. Look at all those jaw drops. Every time my heart just goes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can't tell in the background.